Hello, everybody. My name is AfroDX, um, and I am about to do a live read of One Piece Chapter 1084, titled "The Attempted Murder of a Celestial Dragon." Um, I do really quick want to say, check it out. My birthday's coming up, so one of the gifts I already got was this really cool One Piece shirt. With a very Japanese looking Luffy on it, if you can see that there. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. Never had a One Piece shirt before this, so this is really cool. I hope you guys can hear me all right. Um, let's see if I hold on a second. See if I can turn on my mic here. All right. Sorry about that. All right. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do a live read of One Piece Chapter 1084, once again titled "The Attempted Murder of a Celestial Dragon." Inside Pangea Castle at the Holy Land of Marijoa. Who took out the guards? All right, so looks like we're still in the flashback of Marijoa. Sabo's just come in and taken out the guards. You're Sabo, right? What? Jewelry, Bonnie. I think we're both after the same thing, so let's skip the small talk. They broke into the guards' quarters and stole the keys to the slave collars. I did hear about Kuma-san having a daughter. I've always tried to keep tabs on Revolutionary Army activity. That's how I know you're trustworthy. I'll leave it to you guys to get my dad's body to safety. Karasu, yes, what the? Mission complete. Deliver the keys and tell Morley to get Kuma and the others back to HQ as soon as they're free. What about you, Sabo? I'll be right behind you after I'm done here. Understood. Be careful. What's your next move, Bonnie? I'm off to Egghead to see whether Vegapunk has a way to restore Dad's mind. And if he can't, there they are. That's weird. I could have sworn I saw something. Feels like there are fewer guards than ever around here. We're too short-handed to cover a tower this big. I owe you one. Haven't you heard? You can blame you-know-what for that. What's that mean? Oh, man. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. The Sabo holding Bonnie like that, man. We about to get some Sabo X Bonnie ship right here. They're all gone because they saw what? The legendary Phantom Room. You idiot, don't talk nonsense like that. Thanks. Egghead's in the New World. We're heading in the opposite direction. Good luck on your voyage. It's a little odd to see a radical revolutionary acting so friendly. Well, we're both determined to save the same person. Yeah, look after my dad for me. King Cobra, ruler of Arabasta, what have you come to ask? Perhaps I should start from the beginning. As you are aware, the organization known as the World Government was founded 800 years ago, when 20 different monarchs came together. Their families all promptly moved to Marijoa to live as one clan, referred to as the Celestial Dragons. One's responsible for the creation of the world, and as such, they have ruled over their creation ever since. Internally, the 20 were considered equal, and to ensure that no individual dictator would rise up from among them, they installed the Empty Throne. Each of them placed a weapon around the throne to symbolize their vow to never try and sit upon it. At the same time, new royal families were handpicked to rule the nations that the founders could no longer preside over. Those families are still in power to this day, In order to ensure the smooth transition, all references mentioning the previous dynasty's reign were removed from each of the founders' respective home countries, with the sole exception of Arabasta. The monarch at the time was Queen Lily of House Nefertari. While her name was immortalized as one of the founding 20, she did not stay to become a celestial dragon. Instead, she was to return to Arabasta to continue her reign, which is why the Nefertari family has continued to act as sovereigns. This also means that only 19 weapons were ever placed around the empty throne. It's all as you say, but what exactly is your point? I've scoured all of my kingdom's ancient texts, but as far as I can tell, all known accounts chronicling the period after the Void Century have one thing in common. Her name isn't mentioned once. It appears Queen Lily never made it home to Arabasta, and the burden of ruling the country fell to her younger brother. Do you have any record of what became of her? To be blunt, 800 years is a very long time ago. It is true that of the 20 families, the Nefertari line did not move here. However, it was believed that the queen returned back to her country after that decision. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that details about her motives and journey are lost to the annals of history. We simply do not know. In that case, what is the meaning of D? Why do you ask?
Which word? Apostrophe D hyphen.
The truth is, a short letter penned by the queen has been passed down from one generation to the next. Public courtyard, Pangaea Castle. Yeah, please stop, please. I beg you. It hurts. Someone help me. If she keeps squirming, don't hesitate. Pappy, finally caught myself a giant mermaid. Excellent work, Charlos. Oh no, our beloved Princess Shirahoshi, run away. That's so heartless. We didn't see a thing. Hey, mermaid, did you just say no to me? I won't tolerate such defiance. She's a stranger. Forget about her. It's not like she was going to agree to any of our marriage proposals anyway. Out of the way, you spineless algae. Why, it's the delegates from Rigu Kingdom. Don't be foolish. You'll doom your country. I wonder what she eats. I'm going to ride you to town every single day. And if you don't listen, you'll know nothing but pain. No, anyone, please help me. This is bad. Her papa and all the guards are still in the meeting tower. Quick before anything happens. Forgive us, Shirahoshi. We only looked away for a moment. Let's go home and never come back to this rotten place. Big brother. You damn celestial dragons. Do away with the small fry, my invincible slave. What? The warlord Bartholomew Kuma. It truly is pitiful to see how far you've fallen. But we can't stop now. Let's do it, Ryoboshi, Manboshi. Yeah, get them, Kuma. Who cares if they're royalty? No one will complain if we bury them in money. Besides, they're just fish. Shirahoshi, Rebecca, that's the baddie from before. Princess Rebecca, he's the worst. Hey, Mosgard, I can hit him, right? By all means, I'll take full responsibility. But a royal like you must show restraint, Prince Fukaboshi. Mosgard, you hit me earlier. How could you? Kuma, kill him. What's the difference, Mosgard? We can't just sit back and treat our little sister like that. Escaping is easier for them. They don't have a country to think about. They're pirates. Tontara, Hashokan's secret art. Sir Leo, Sir Sai, don't do it. He's a celestial dragon. Tail hammer, drill dragon nail. Blech. Oh, it is so satisfying to see Charlos get hit again. Oh, that's like this chapter is peak piece just for the fact that we saw Charlos get hit again. Charlos, we're all doomed. That must have killed him. We all saw it happen. They murdered a celestial dragon. An admiral's gonna show up for sure. Stop begging on Kuma-chan. You don't have to listen to anyone's orders anymore. It's okay. Let's go home together. What's going on? How did a giant get here? Morley, I've got the keys from Sabo. An intruder, what's going on? That's Morley. What's the captain of the Revolutionary Army doing here? Okie dokie, let's head down, Karazu. Look how they massacred my boy. Wow, they straight up flattened Charlos over there. Charlos kind of pancake looking. Great Emu, King Cobra is still present. King Cobra is still present. What? Lily. Lily. And Emu sits on the empty throne. Oh, man. So just some notes here. After some deliberation, they went with Lili as a spelling to better fit in with VV and TT. Lily is a common alternative spelling for Lily in the real world, especially in countries such as France. Okay. Interesting. So in Hebrew, it means oath of God. How about that? And so, pretty much what we're looking at here is this is exciting. So we're getting really close to some very, very big answers. Holy buckets. That moment is so powerful. Oda redrew it in color twice. So that Gal, Oda has the ropes to the velvet curtain, and he's about to pull it. Like, we are about to find out some of the biggest stuff in One Piece right now. So yeah, if I had to take a wild guess of who Emu is, God, I'd guess, and I'm sure most people are guessing, that it is Lily Nefertari. Although, well, who knows? I mean, in the One Piece world, anything could happen because the nations were started 800 years ago, and Lily was the leader at that time. So she like maybe there's an immortality fruit, like similar to Brooks, but the fruit literally makes it so that you can't die or something like that. But yeah, it's possible that Emu is Lily Nefertari. I will say, it's interesting. It's all so interesting. Oda is doing what he does best. He's holding the curtain until like the absolute right moment to reveal everything. And I'm just psyched for it. And so I actually there were a couple people who tried to put up like clickbait thumbnails and stuff saying that Emu was revealed. I tried to keep away from like social media in the anime community and like YouTube and stuff like that. I actually didn't look at YouTube at all this morning, just because I wanted to go into this blind, and I'm glad that I did. But yeah, this is really interesting. So what we got in this chapter, we got Sabo X Bonnie ship. We got Charlos getting absolutely flattened, which I loved. Peak piece just for that. And we are literally about to get the reveal of Emu. Although, who knows? Oda literally could just hold the rope to the curtain and then next week be like, all right, we're back to Egghead. And he could. I don't know. But one thing's for certain, this story is getting damn exciting and I am loving it. Little shout out here. Looks like we have Tricks. Cobra showing high levels of yeah, no, Cobra for sure showing high levels of balloons. He walked in there, he's like, all right, boys, so I'm about to tell you the entire world history, and you about to tell me like why my great my like great times 8 grandmother is not mentioned in it. Like, why don't we get a family history even though we part of the original 20? But yeah, things getting real interesting. Also, the fact that Emu said Lily, as if they know that name or something like that. I mean, really, it all comes down to context, and you can't really get context until the anime comes out because we don't know what we don't know how Emu is saying it. So okay, so let's take a look at this. So Emu says Lily with no question mark. So I think I don't think this is Lily. I think maybe this is like someone else who is closely related to Lily, like maybe um her brother or some other relative. I probably wouldn't say husband, or else he would have been the king of Arabasta. But yeah, if it was a question, then I'd say maybe Emu was remembering like a time a long time ago that they were Lily. But as a statement, I think this is someone else reminiscing on Lily Nefertari. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Hope you like this live read. I really hope that people like this kind of new formula that I'm doing here, which is actually trying to do like a one-man show of reading the chapter. I want people to be able to take the audio from this and follow along with the chapter. So yeah. Anyways, we will talk next week. I don't think there's a break, but we will talk next week when One Piece 1085 comes out. Yeah. Anyways, stay legendary, and as always, or stay tuned for the next piece of One Piece to be continued.